How you doing, everybody? My name is Harry Warner. I just retired as Deputy Director for Fire and Life Safety for 9/11 Memorial. I'm retired Captain FDNY. I was here on that day. Enough said about that. So I'll explain how the memorial and the plaza works. Each of the pools is the exact location of where the South and North Tower stood. So right here is the footprint of the South Tower. When you pass this tree, each building was 205 feet square. So right where you're standing now, you're standing where the old wall used to be for the World Trade Centers. Okay, when you pass that, you go into the interior wall, 195 for the pool. On the South Tower, the one near and dear to my heart, first responders, FDNY, NYPD, Port Authority PD, people who were killed in the Pentagon, 2 other planes that crashed that day, the one that crashed in the mall. Anybody else they thought was in the pools in the South Tower also located in this area. Each of the pools have 500,000 gallons of water, total 500,000 gallons. They pump it at 35,000 gallons of water a minute for a total of 70. It's 33 feet down to the bottom, another 20 feet in the middle. It's made so you really can't see into the bottom of the pool. It's supposed to symbol of life coming back to regenerate. So the water up here is the same water that gets constantly reused up and down again and again. So it's supposed to be a circle of life. Going back to the pool is pumping 70,000 gallons of water a minute. The new fireboat pumps 70,000 gallons of water a minute. It can go up and down the Hudson. It pumps red, white, and blue, which you might see on your trip here. So I think it's a little better, but then I'm retired fireman. I'm a little prejudiced in that particular aspect, okay? Over there is the tree that was found a couple months after by the construction workers and firemen. It's called the survivor's tree. You see it's got its own little fence around it. I went up to the Bronx for 10 years. I don't know if you know New York City, but 10 years in the Bronx is kind of tough. It was struck by lightning 3 times. 2 buildings fell on it. A lot of people touched for luck. I personally stay as far away from it as I can, but that's up to you, whichever way you want to go. The plaza itself is actually 8 acres. The whole World Trade Center site is 16 acres. Tower 1 is completed and open. The top is 1,776 feet. July 4th, 1776. So that's the height of the building. That's another spectacular place to go if you ever have time the next time you're there. Tower 4 is completed by Silverstein. That's up and running. That's 78-story. Tower 2 and 3 got enough funding now. They're going to build them. Tower 3 is going to be 92 stories. Tower 2 is going to be 96 stories. And then the Oculus over here, it's a building like that. I think they're up to $3 billion for it, but that's going to be the transportation hub connecting the Port Authority transportation to New Jersey, city transportation, and buses and trains. It's spectacular. It's all marble downstairs, so if you want to go back to the Roman days, it's really spectacular down there. Another place you can visit.
Just by way of quick introduction, I'm Lieutenant Tom Donnelly. I'm just the officer on duty today. Well, we wanted to welcome you all to what has really become like an annual event here at Rescue One of hosting our nation's wounded warriors. I think it goes without saying by the recent events of the last couple days, the sacrifices that our men and women across the nation and across the globe make. We here at Rescue One feel a very deep connection to that. As many of you know, this company lost 11 men on September 11th, 2001, and many of these brave warriors that are here today went out and fought as a result of that attack. So from us to them, they have our undying gratitude, affection, and most of all, our thanks.
So like Tommy Donnelly said, Lieutenant, we want to thank Rescue Company 1 for helping us every year make a great contribution to understanding what happened on 9/11 and understanding your contributions of all the family members here. So on behalf of the Waterfront Warriors, we want to have Robin Lynch, a board member, present Rescue One with a commendation. We give it to the senior man.
Right. On behalf of the Long Beach Waterfront Warriors, for everything you do for us every year, we appreciate it, and they always have such great time. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very nice.
So, somebody asked me a question a second ago. I won't point them out, but sorry. They asked me, do you think they get something out of this? You think they get something out of this trip when they come up here and we show them the city and we bring them to the firehouse? I was awestricken. I was like, wow, did you just really ask me that? And I felt like I was being a little rude. I was like, your generosity is immeasurable. The impact it has on everybody that comes here is immeasurable. The sacrifices you've shared and you don't brag about. You don't go on the streets and say, what about me? You just give. So when they asked me that question, I was like, I just wanted to hug him and embrace him, as I want every one of you to do when you leave here today. Shake their hand and give them a hug, because out of the greatness of their hearts, they come out and they help us. They help you guys. They want to give. Let's give some a little back to them. These guys are beautiful. You know what? They bring us out here and they cook for us. They do great things and they enjoy the hell out of it. We do too. But let's not forget that common thread that we all share. We all signed a line somewhere in our lives that says we will defend and we will protect. They're doing it just like we do it. We'll do it any day of the week, so will they. But I would appreciate it. Give them a hug, give them a handshake, and let them know exactly when you jump back on that plane Wednesday, the awestruck look on your face of, wow, that really just happened. We just had that good of a time in New York with these guys. It doesn't get any better. So thank you very much, Gerry. Appreciate you all.
We want to bring up Major Jason Dean Kaiser from the Marine Corps and his wife, Larissa. Have to come up.
Oh, all right. This is our first trip up here, and I just wanted to thank, Lieutenant, Captain, Gerry, and all the firemen in New York, for really, helping us out. 9/11 changed all of our lives. It made you guys join, fight even harder. Made military members want to go overseas and fight these fools that came into our country and laid it to us. And I will say from the bottom of my heart that this really comes full circle for me. Being able to go see 9/11, dropping my own tears, which, we in the military really don't do, and I'm sure y'all don't do because y'all tough, right? It allows us to really kind of feel the emotion of what we do and what you do and how this is such a big brotherhood, of those who serve our communities and serve our country and our fellow Americans. It is with deepest respect, for what you guys do, continue to do, and supporting those of us that are, out there fighting the front line overseas while you guys are fighting the front line here. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And thank you very, very much. Thank you, man.
We have the ultimate hybrid here, a Long Beach boy, a rescue boy, and a Waterfront warrior, Fuentes.
Listen, I just want to take two minutes to really reiterate what the major and the sergeant said. This place right here, Rescue 1, is special to me. Not only was I a firefighter here over 30-something years ago, but I lost 11 really good friends and hundreds where we visited this morning, which is really a hollow place for me. Some that haven't been identified. But with that, Gerry formed the Waterfront Warriors, and we was really to give back. To give back not only in a sense of Long Beach, but in the sense of the FDNY and the pain that we suffered. And if there's one thing that we've learned is that the pain, it's not only just from us, from the manly end of it, but it's the families that suffer so much. And I just want to let you know that it's never forgotten. You guys will never be forgotten. Your efforts will never be forgotten. And he hit the nail in the head, the mayor, when he said it's about serving. It's about pride. It's about our colors. It's about our country, which is the best in the world. And at the end of the day, when it's over for us, we're going to be able to look in that mirror and we're going to be able to like what we see. And I thank you for everything that you've done, everything that you continue to do for our country. And your families, I thank them for all the suffering that they do. God bless you, and we'll continue on this mission. Thank you.
because the modeling agency sent a few young ladies down today. Here's one. What is your name?
Mariah.
Mariah from the Ford Modeling Agency, #1 ranking.